Alright, everything else is working. Just YouTube being its usual silly self. Right, welcome everybody, welcome. If you're watching video on demand, skip through to about 4 minutes. We'll be starting shortly. No, maybe 2 minutes, because YouTube's always slow starting lately. We have Rise of Industry 2 to have a look at today. Something different. Let's see. We should probably start restream bot until I can get that TTS fixed, eh? Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glen Bixley and we have something new for you to check out today. This is Rise of Industry 2. Now thank you to the developers for sending me a key to check this out. This is going to be my first time taking a look. I think we'll have a look at the campaign to start out, and if I can't figure the game out then we'll go and have a look at the tutorial. Generally tend to avoid tutorials these days because most of them are made badly. It seems you have not yet played the tutorial before proceeding, would you like? No, not really. Alright. Pardon me. Alright, so. Sporting Trade and Trade. What a stupid name. We are Kiwi Interactive. And our colours? Is this our full list of colours, is it? Okay. We'll go with pink and purple. Why not? So, administrative research, general contracting, logistic expertise, regional contracting, efficient match machining, factory footprints. Okay, so this is obviously my skill, is it? Corporate summary, increase the capacity of loading facilities. Okay. Real estate connections. Increases the capacity of... I don't think so. Purchasing land 10%. Okay, over here. Allows one additional complex expansion facility in each complex. Reduces the amount of byproduct produced by factories, farms. Okay. Regional connections. Increases the power of water delivery. Okay. Decreases production facility costs. Collect one research point per day from every... Okay, let's just do that. That sounds fine. And my name is not Helen. It's this guy. Okay, I can't tab down. Right. And can we, There we go. There we go. Sunglasses and braces. That's definitely not me. Oh, skin tone. We don't care about stuff like that. Okay, anything else we need to change? Nope, that looks good. Next. Alright. Okay, executive team. Cash is $10,000. Research 50. Alright. Can we start in that funny little place down here? No. You don't allow that? Do we pick our... We do pick a zone here, I presume. Yes, I know I could do the tutorial, but... I found lately we spend 2-3 hours doing tutorials that don't make sense, and I don't do that anymore. Tired of it. Okay, we're not actually picking a zone. Okay, fair enough. Alright, it's just showing the globe. So series goals enabled. Anything on here I need to look at? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we can fire the employee. No, we'll take what we've got. Do you tell me what their specializations are? Nope, but if I'd played it, I'd probably know. Ah, now we get to pick an area. Alright. What about... Oh, you don't even have any real countries. Can we pick them by clicking the map? Nope. So we actually have to go through... Okay, so you've got lots of American ones. Are they all American? Okay, so we have to play in America. Well, that gives us a lot of choice then, doesn't it? Oh, okay. Locked, and locked. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. Or Burlington, Vermont. Oh, we'll go Ohio. Why not? At least it sounds friendly. Right, development Cleveland into regional powerhouse of industry. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay. Okay, corporation strategy is research. Cash reserves. Okay, so we can give ourselves more money by the looks. Research. Okay. We can give ourselves additional stuff. Okay. Select executives. No specialization. 1 of 3. Can we not choose more? Oh, okay. Whatever. Let's jump on in. Let's see what we find. Your Vice President of Operations can negotiate land leases and purchases. Alright. So yes, as I say, this will be my first time taking a look at the game. If I have any issues, we'll go back and take a look at the tutorial.
It was not a bribe. I accidentally dropped the envelope of cash while visiting the precinct. You know, kid, the moment I saw you, I said to myself, this kid's got something. A little rough around the edges, sure. A lack of style, maybe. Bad haircut. But the kid's got something.
Same haircut you got.
I said to myself, you know what this kid's got? Raw materials, baby. The kind of raw materials you find in Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Cleveland Browns. Birthplace of rock and roll, and your first stop on the way to the top. This city is sitting on a metaphorical goldmine of natural resources. All of it waiting for someone to come along and extract those raw materials so they can be transformed into something truly spectacular, just like I'm going to do with you. So I want you to get out there and show this nation that the heart of industry is still beating in Cleveland, Ohio. And for God's sakes, would you please do something about that hair? You're making us look bad.
Well, you're making me look bad then. All right. Cleveland was the industrial superpower, glory days, blah, blah, blah. Key factors, Cleveland, powerhouse. That's the second time you said that. The area has excellent access to raw materials, retains significant knowledge, know-how. You're going to say powerhouse again? You are! There we go, I knew it! Oh, as much as the future, it was past and the tuning. It's gone. Say powerhouse again. Okay. Alright. Investor Thelma Russell. Cleveland's good access to coal, iron, steel production, investment grants, acquire new technologies. Okay, accept the offer for $300,000. Or is it $3? Gold steel steps. Produce 200 coils of carbon steel. Carbon steel, and carbon steel. Whoa, I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember all of those. Alright. Okay. Oh, could we have chosen the other person? 250. Ah, okay. Right, yep. New region. Okay, well, we've already chosen our region. All right. So, are we paused or... Okay, that's paused. All right. So here we have our industrial complex. Do we get to see what everything is? Contract delivery point, industrial storage, mineral storage yard, complex summary, and power line. Okay. Right, now power comes from way out there somewhere. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at our options and see if we can figure out what the game wants us to do. Executive team. Other connections. I can't right click to get rid of that. Companies. Okay. Contracts, right. And deliveries. Okay. Alright. And over here we have scenario goals, business reports, production manual, land management, data, notifications, missions, tips, soundtracks. Okay, well, we'll turn that off for a start. We don't know if it's copyright or not. Alright, so what do you want us to do? Here we go. I was thinking there should be one for building things. Alright, so we have road, power, and nature. Artificial decorations. Complexes. Ah, come on. Yes. Right. Okay. Contract depots. We might have to look at the tutorial. Consumer goods. Foodstuffs. Byproducts. Timber. Okay. Power, water, natural gas. I might have to look at the tutorial. Right. Amphitheater. Location for your VP or PR. Conference Center. Research and development. Okay, well we have research as a topic, so that's $100,000. Allows for faster progression on research. Okay, so can we do anything with these buildings before I go and have a look at a tutorial? Hang on, what's this up here? What is what? Build this complex. Customize the complex. Okay. Mineral storage yard. Contact. Okay, hang on. Let's start with deliveries. This was delivery? Yes, it was. Storage, building, workers. I might have to look at a tutorial. Storage, fertilizer, minerals, timber, industrial. Okay. View production. Looks like there's a lot to this. Complex storage, production, farming, connections. There is a lot to this. Okay. Technologies. Hint, the production manual contains information on all the buildings, technologies, and resources available. Okay. Can you get the hint out of my way? Oh, there we are. Plans for an expand power connections to increase the amount of daily electricity. Okay. Different vehicle compartments, metallurgy, aluminium, copper, metal. Whew. Okay. Iron steel processing. A fully modernized approach to iron blast furnace that allows for economical extraction of steel from iron ore. It's already researched. Okay. Carbon steel from blast furnaces. And metallurgy, yes. You have already researched this technology at a cost of 900. Have I? No. Okay, so it gives it to us. All right. Okay. Resources. Iron ore. Stainless steel, blast burner, carbon steel. Okay, so that's what we're after. You can't sell this yet. Okay, maybe we should go and have a look at the tutorial. This is a lot more complex than I was expecting. Contract delivery depot. Okay, let's go to the deliveries. Where was that? Delivery depot, storage, highways, storage, workers, alerts, contract deliverer, mini storage, view, production, enable or disable. Alright, I do think we might go and have a look at the tutorial. This is a little more complex than I was expecting. Alright, okay. Let's save the current game. Let's quickly go and have a look at the tutorial. Hopefully it's not going to take 3 hours to teach us nothing. Let's quit. Let's go and do the tutorial. Well, at least we've had a look at the basic functions. I don't know. I found most tutorials don't even let you explore the basic functions these days.
The last thing we need is somebody looking too closely at this thing.
Is this the same video?
Hi, I'm Frank Wilson, and I want to turn you into a captain of industry. If you're hungry and you're willing to learn, I can teach you how to build a bulletproof investment portfolio, taking in everything from agriculture to aviation. But before I bestow my wealth of industrial experience upon you, I gotta be sure that you can handle yourself.
Nope.
So, welcome to Spoolsville.
Don't do that.
It's a little backwater burg where you can come to grips with the basics of business without causing too much damage to your reputation. Or mine. So here's your assignment. I want to see if you can figure out how to build the facilities to create VHS tapes, nothing too taxing. Once you've figured out the lay of the land, so to speak, we can take off the training wheels and start making some real money. You ready? Good. Then I'll see you on the other side.
I like the little video intros. All right. I thought we turned music off. Oh, I didn't save it on this. Business tapes. They've hired me to help you out. Okay. Welcome to the company. Da-da-da-da. Yep, you've already said all that. Alright, can we get rid of this music again? Alright. How's our game volume actually? Just... yeah. Our game volume's good. Excellent. Or at least it looks okay. Okay, how's everybody doing today? There's going to be a whole new... Are we on pause? I can see the cars moving. There's going to be a whole new series, Frankie Says Business Info Tapes. It's going to be huge. Only one problem, we need a ton of cassette tapes to get them out. Okay. Making cassette tapes. Yeah, I know. Can you... This is what I'm talking about. I don't want a 3-hour winded tutorial. Can we get on with the tutorial? From going from drilling oil to making plastics, blah, 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 blah. First, we need to acquire raw materials. Plastic. The freaking music's back. No? It's something else I'm hearing. Okay, I don't know. It sounds like... Oh, okay, it's the industrial basis in the background. I turned my volume up. But lucky for us, there's ample crude oil deposits. Can you just tell me how to find them? Continues a number of buildings, including contract delivery points, blah, 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 blah. This is going to be a 3-hour tutorial, isn't it? Moving the camera. Oh, far out. I didn't know it'd be same buttons as every other bloody game I play. Seriously? Oh, this is going to be a 3-hour tutorial, I can already tell. Want to get a closer look. Z and X. Okay. Need to change the perspective. Q&A. If you're too stupid to know how to press a button, you could use the right one to cancel an action. Alright. Also, notice the nearby city of Spoolsville. Sleepy little town, and I don't care. Can we get on with the tutorial? You haven't started it yet. Man. This is going to rack me up, I can tell, just doing the tutorial. This is why I didn't want to do one. To begin with, we must build a proper facility to extract oil. For your convenience, I've decided with a long-winded tutorial that takes way too bloody long, resources in the ground and oil, and you're still going on and on. Come on! Where's the tutorial start? Man, this is a bad start. By the way, a complex connection to tutorials are blah 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 blah. Build new complex. Enter the building menu. Bottom left of your screen. Start menu complex. Let's start with building a hydrocarbon extraction. Oh, we're going to actually start something. That'd be nice. You're first be prompted to select a border and place the central office. You will only be able to place the complex build. Developers, if you ever see this, this is where your tutorial should be starting. Ah, dear. You will only be able to complex building in the area, influence, blah, blah, blah. Crude oil, blah, blah, blah. All right. So you want me to do that now? Like we finally actually get to start? All right. Hydrocarbon extraction. Okay, so that's what you want? Yeah, I get real tired of the long-winded tutorials that don't tell you anything. Oh, did we do that? No. You want it actually right there. Must be placed on the correct rotation. Okay. See, I don't think you actually mentioned rotations. It is R, as I expected. All right. To build a new complex, build menu, bottom left corner, blah, 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 new start complex, building, we did all that. I'll continue. All right. Complex extraction, blah, 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 workers arrive, new factory, central office, blah, blah, highway, yes, yes, storage, transport, selection. Lucky for us, the region already has some convenient highways. All right, so we just need to link it. Why can't you just say that? Access road. Is that not what you want? What do you actually want? It has to be a highway. Why do you need a highway going into a factory? I mean, like, seriously. It's a factory. Highways are for heavy traffic. Lots and lots and lots of it. You know? One and only OG! How you be? Welcome to Glen's business. How you be, mate? How you be? Yeah, it's Kiwi Interactive. That's what we called it, but now I've gone back to the tutorial because it's kind of a complex looking game. But I think we're going to spend 3 hours on a tutorial instead. We might get to look at the game if we're lucky. But I think so far it's going to be one of those long-winded, boring tutorials. It's already started out by telling us to press the WAS and D, you know, like in every single other game. I'm yet to find a game where you don't press WAS and D. Well, in the last 20 or 30 years at least, anyway. How you be, my friends? You having a good week? How's life treating you? Okay, so we got speed buttons. There you go. See, you actually taught me something. Speed buttons, 1, 2, and 3, and yeah, okay. All right. Speed 1. Okay, so we're building our road. So yes, welcome, buddy. This is Rise of Industry 2. I looked at Rise of Industry originally, but I never actually added it to my library. So now that 2 is out, I thought this could be a good start. Okay, we continue. Now for that central office is done. We can work in the building and actually extract and store and transport the crude oil and complexes and composed and blah blah blah, and Steam's in my way so I can't actually see the rest of the text. Can you go away, Steam? Thank you. Utilities, storage, utilities, transport, bays, blah blah blah. Whew, there's a lot of text in here, man. You must have spent a lot of time typing. This is hydrocarbon. I know it is because I built it. Oh, you mean that over there? You mean the oil sticking up out of the ground? Yeah. Crude oil, edit and complex and re-enter and buildings and cracking the central office and blah 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 and all this text, and I don't know what any of it's telling me. Use R and F to rotate. You've told me that already once. Whew, I must be dumb. Okay. Are you going to show me where it is? Oh, normally you highlight things. You're not going to do that. All right, we have to actually find it. Well. All's well that ends well. Oh, I've got to rotate things again. Okay. Which way does it have to be? You know, we wouldn't want to place it the wrong way around because it would still work. We couldn't have it still work. It has to work exactly right, because otherwise your tutorial would break. You have not selected the appropriate template for the goals. Oh, you want the other road this time. You're changing it. Oh, right. See, I would have started them all out, and then we could have upgraded them later. But, you know, let's just spend more money, because I presume there's a difference in price, $3 and $1. Yeah, so this could have been a $1 road, and we could have upgraded it later. But hey, you know, we've got to be complicated. All right. Now what do you want? Oh no. Yeah, dude, it's going to be one of these boring 3-hour tutorials that tells you how to press W, A, S, and D again. All I wanted to know was how to get started. Whew. Okay, our hydrocarbon extraction complex can't work without access to electricity, which you start me out with automatically during the game. So why are we having to learn this now? Oh, and I can't select it. So are we selecting the wrong thing? Is it this one? No. Sorry, it's this one up here. All right. No, it's not that. Oh, what do you want? So next you need to build power lines, which is what I thought I clicked on. Power lines, I did. And you're giving me a bad sound, which is okay, and whatever. You need to select the appropriate template for the goals. What? Can't work without the electricity, so we need to build power line connector to supply. I thought, well, okay. Utility connector buildings can be found in the distribution section, which is where we are. Yes. Power line connector, this one. I clicked on that before, but it's still red. Must be rotated. Oh, of course it does. Alright. Now that there's a connector placed, we need to attract to the rest of the complex and blah 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 and more roads. Alright. Which one does it have to be? Alright, we're allowed the cheap one this time. That's nice of you. Alright. Continue. Right, build power lines in a specific location. Just to there, not to the edge of the map. Okay. Alright, oh I see, and it connected to that power line. I didn't even notice that at first, I'll admit. Alright, Alright, build water pipe connected to the specified location. Water. Okay. So do we have to start with the water pipe connected, do we? Yes. Rotate. Because everything's backwards at the start. Okay, connect our road. Connect power, is it? No, water. Water. I like water. Water is good for you. Alright. Okay, are you happy with that? I'm not, but anyway. Let's move on. Complexes and extraction. With utilities taken care of, oil's well that ends well, start drilling. Only one problem, where to put that oil. We can't exactly leave it lying around. I can. If we want to use it, move it. Blah blah blah. Storage tanks. Whoa, we could have avoided that entire sentence. Safely put in an available blah 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 blah. More text that we don't need to read. What would you like me to click and where is it? Water, power, roads. Roads, byproducts. Okay. Storage tanks, storage and transport. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I do get really tired of the long-winded tutorials. I think a lot of these developers could save themselves a lot of time by just cutting back on how overcomplicated and unnecessary a lot of their tutorials are. Where do you see storage in any of this? There's the vehicle. Storage tanks, alright. Alright, anything else you want? Space near the road is going to be prime real estate. Once we start shipping things, it may storage. Yeah, that's an unnecessary sentence. Luckily, since the building is still there under construction, we'll get a full refund. Oh, Scott. Now we're going to start by deleting it. To delete a building, all you need to do is focus on the relevant complex, redundant, and click on the red delete. Okay, can we do that with your text on top of your text? No, we can't. Where does it say delete? Is it underneath all your text? Your big long-winded text? I don't see the word delete anywhere on my screen. I'm presuming I have it covered up by this. Under construction, awaiting construction, storage, and... What? Oh, let's read all this long-winded text. To delete buildings, all you need to do is focus the relevant complex like you've done before. Then click the red delete button to enter delete mode. Let's remove the storage. Where do you see a delete mode? Oh, you meant that building? Oh. I still can't see a red delete mode. Is it in here? Oh, for goodness sake. That's a little confusing. So do you want this one deleted or do you want the other one deleted? Okay. I love when we go backwards in a tutorial. Alright. It's deleted. Let's remove the storage tanks. Oh, not the storage tank. Whew. See, because you got so much text, and you're telling me about junk that I don't need to know, that we've just deleted the wrong building now. Is there an undo go back button? No? No. Oh, right, so we'll delete that as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, developers. This tutorial, it could be done a lot better than this. And I quite frankly get tired of tutorials that are just absolute garbage. You used to want me to delete something. I thought we just did that. Seriously, I don't... Are we just deleting everything? Or did you tell me to delete the wrong thing? Or is it just that I've lost interest now because of this long-winded tutorial? Wait, we can continue. Wow. Excellent. Now we have to do is put them somewhere inappropriate. So did I delete all the wrong buildings or did you just screw me over with Unnecessary garbage. Build storage tanks. We had storage tanks before. But of course it was necessary to go backwards, wasn't it? Is that not storage tanks? Storage tanks. So, alright. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just get really sick of bad tutorials. Which is why I didn't want to do the tutorial. So far I've learnt nothing about this game. Eventually we need to get crude oil. You haven't even taught me how I could have actually gotten a delivery before to start the game. Loading tankers in the facility. What do you want me to do? Build more bloody roads. Where does this road go? Nowhere? Cool. Build a tanker loading facility. Well, what about the other roads that got deleted? Oh, Steam, can you get out of my face so I can read this long-winded tutorial? Okay, finish building before we continue. You have to right-click to hit escape to exit construction mode. Okay. You can right-click to hit escape to exit construction mode. I thought it was right-click. If you'd like, you can look around. Oh, okay, the road got finished. Set of production, the crude oil. Daily by clicking on the storage tanks. You can also see that the crude oil is being stored away from Radeon, blah, blah, blah. Understood. Alright. Crude oil capacity, 93% full. One employee, he's paid $5 a day, the poor bugger. Okay. Okay. Contracts, I bet you're already raring to go on plastics, aren't you? Well, not so fast. We're going to give you a long-winded tutorial. Practical on bleeding money and unnecessary texts. If there was something lying around and a blah blah blah, hint oil, crude oil, blah blah blah, unnecessary, blah blah blah, plastics, blah blah blah, selling crude oil, blah blah blah. All of this is unnecessary. Get rid of it. The main way to buy and sell things in Rise of Industry 2 is to actually do something! Oh, sorry. These long-winded tutorials and agreements and the companies, and we're still getting nowhere. Let's get started with a boring tutorial that will take 3 hours to get through and teach you nothing. Contracts. Right, we actually got to the contracts page. Whee! That only took, what, 30, 40 minutes? You can start by negotiating contracts. Yeah, I would have liked to have gotten here half an hour ago. Open the contracts negotiating panel. Where is it? Down here. Okay. Negotiate a new contract. This is what I was looking for that I couldn't find, you see. This is why we started tutorial, because we needed to waste 40 minutes to find the... Yeah. Contract negotiation. We need to grow business in a new direction. More boring than unnecessary text. Yeah. Alright. Select a resource. What do you want me to buy? Plastics, right? It doesn't actually say. Yeah, understood. Go away. Alright, we're going to move the tutorial to the other side of the screen. Okay, negotiating contracts. First, select the resources you're interested in, blah, 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 buy and sell, and company, and blah, blah, blah. After that, and extraction, the scales, and the blah, 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 and finally, more boring text, and a drop-down menu. Whew. And I learnt nothing out of all that text. Okay, so select, I think thought we had to get plastic, which usually starts with crude oil, but okay. We got the crude oil ourselves, that's right. You see that? Begin by negotiating a contract to sell the crude oil. Okay. See, that's all you actually need is this line here. Okay. This, where it says, where was it? There's so much text on this page. Oh, this line here. This is all you actually need. The rest of what's on here, this is just dead text that you wasted too much time on. Seriously. Begin by negotiating, yes, to sell it. So, 30 barrels every 7 days. Okay, you didn't even tell me what to do with that. I'm just figuring things out for myself now. All right. See, you've got all this boring text, which has not told me about any of this. Why? You've sent a representative to meet with a blah, 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 more boring texts. Can we get on with the game, please? I don't want to spend 3 hours in a tutorial. I don't. Why is it not doing anything? Do we have to read more boring text? Now your VP is off to negotiate. This will take about a day. And in the meantime, we've got a boring tutorial for you to read. It tells you absolutely nothing. All right. Why not just say speed up the time until tomorrow or something? Wow. Yeah, OG, how you doing anyway, buddy? Do you get sick of these long-winded, boring tutorials? Do you wish sometimes that they would take a lot less time and just teach you something that's helpful? I think last time I did a long-winded tutorial like this, I spent an hour and a half, 2 hours giving the tutorial, and then gave up on the game and never played it again. Ah... See, why are we sitting here waiting now? Couldn't we just have a next day button or something? No. No, we've got to sit here and just stare at a boring screen. Just like we did on that other one, which is why I gave up playing it. Because I don't feel like I'm playing this game now. I feel like I'm reading a book. And I don't read, okay? I'm too stupid to know how. Is the game actually working? Because at this point I don't know if it's working or not. All I know is time is passing. Time is fleeting, but not for very much longer. Let's do the tutorial again. Let's do the tutorial again. Sorry. It's just a little text on the right. Are we getting anywhere? I don't even know if I'm doing the... Is this game working? Are we doing anything? What's going on? What is happening? Well, I've seen days go past. You said 1 day, all right? So why have we still got this start a contract to sell crude oil bullshit? Sorry. I thought we just did all that. Oh, man. It's going to be one of those days, is it? What do you actually want me to do? He's gone off to negotiate, which will take about a day. I've seen the clock go over about 3 days so far, at least, and that's since I started paying attention. Notifications will be in your notification bar. Where would that be? Are you going to tell me, or do I have to go looking for it like I would if I was just playing the game without a tutorial? I don't think I've learned anything from this tutorial so far. Apart from the fact that it's one of those long-winded, boring tutorials. All right. They are now awaiting new directions. Alright, so what do you want me to do? You have incoming messages. Your prompt responses of requests. What am I supposed to do then? Okay, I think we're going to forget the tutorial and we're going to go back to just trying to fumble my way through a game. Yeah, this is a really stupid tutorial, developers. If you ever see this, please, no more of this junk. Tell us what we need to know. Don't waste 3 hours of our life with your boring story. If we want a boring story, you can add that to the game and we can read it as we go, or we can click skip. What do you want me to actually do? We did that, didn't we? I'm sure that's what I did. Oh, wow. Notifications, notification bar, and the clock in the top right hand corner. Look over the bar, making the game is unpaused. It was. It probably still is. I mean, we've gone through like 3 days. Okay, let's fast forward again. August. We're now in September. So I think it's been more than a day. Start a contract to sell crude oil. I thought that's what we were doing. Storage tanks. Blah, blah, blah. What am I meant to be doing? I wish I hadn't started this tutorial now. See, you're showing this symbol, but it's not even the same bloody symbol. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I thought we started this crude oil contract. I really did. Do we have to do another one? So you just throwing so much text, which is completely unnecessary, that I'm already at a point where I don't know if I can be bothered with the game. Negotiate another contract. Far out. So is it for more crude oil? And look, you got text underneath your tutorial, which I can barely bloody see. Oh man, do you guys even try your own tutorial? No, of course not, because you knew how to play the game. On the 28th of September. All right. So this is the second one now. Oh, about bloody time. So we click on this thing now? What happened to the first one? Oh, just start. So much text. I thought I was going to play a game today, not read a book. Sure, I could have read Lord of the Rings faster than this. See, none of this told me anything. I'm just going to keep clicking understand, I think. What are you wanting me to do at this point? I'm bored. You create new deliveries, blah, 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 texts every 5 days. Start a crude oil delivery, hydrocarbon. I mean, you're flashing this, but why? What are you wanting me to actually do? This is the worst tutorial I have done in a while. It's almost as bad as that farming one I did about a month ago. Almost. But I haven't quite given up on this one yet. We're damn close. But if we're making cassette tapes, why don't I just get delivery? What do you want from me? Without loading crude oil, I've already read this 3 times. It hasn't told me anything. Start a crude oil delivery from the hydrocarbon complex to the headquarters. This is not telling me anything. What am I doing? Haven't I done this like 4 times? Oh, you want me to deliver my own oil now? Couldn't we have done that half an hour ago? Oh, apparently I'm already doing it wrong. Crude oil. Confirm. Is it from here to here? Nope. Destination. Well, that's an Aussie thing. Destination fucked is what he calls his videos. Maybe that's what we're actually playing. I'm bored. Oh, you want this building way over here? What is that building? It's not even part of my complex, is it? Are you sure you would? I don't know, and I don't care anymore. One barrel of crude oil per day. Man, what are you doing? Rolling it by hand? I'm about to go to sleep, I think. Oh, I didn't even read any of that. It's just going in one ear and out the other. Now, developers, I know you're probably getting sick of me complaining, but when you've got all this text, it just confuses people. Can you just get to the bloody point? There's no need for all this long-winded garbage. All you're doing is confusing the shit out of me with stuff that I don't need to read. All I wanted to know was how to set up my first freaking delivery, and I don't even know how to do that, and yet we're delivering to other people. Far out. This is just so long-winded. And Steam's in my way, so I can't read your tutorial again. Jinx. Every time. Jinx is playing this game. Jinx is playing that game. Jinx is playing another game. I quite get sick of that with tutorials. Bitch, I can't move this. See? I can't even move it so we can read it. You know? That would be nice. Because your tutorial is so important, we have to read it with Steam overlays on top. Upcoming events in the calendar. Man, I am already bored with this. I'm selling crude oil, I know. I did it about 2 or 3 times. Cassette tapes, I know. We could have just ordered some quicker. Making plastic. Oh, that's what I was wanting to do in the first place. Open the production menu. Alright. And now we've got text on top of text again. Bet you I can't move this one. Nope, I can't. Yep. Well thought out. Well thought out. You can review technology, build, blah, blah, blah. And I think you'll find that this tutorial is boring and tells you nothing. How about a tour? Oh, whatever. Just get on with it. At the top, the 4 tabs. Oh, wow. Thank you for teaching me that. Saw all this before. It taught me nothing. I'm just clicking I understand, I think, at this point. I'm learning nothing from all of this. Putting it all together. Yep, still learning nothing. Open the plastic plate. Yeah, why couldn't we have just gone straight to that? Instead of all the long-winded crap. So am I actually able to access it from here? Oh, okay, I can. I don't know what I'm clicking now. Oh, I'm so bored and over this tutorial already. Wow. Click, click, click. That's all I'm doing now. I'm not actually learning anything from this because you're filling my brain with unnecessary garbage. You've unlocked it for me. Oh, thank you for holding my hand. I probably learnt nothing from that, didn't I? All I'm doing is clicking buttons. Oh, why couldn't we just gone into the planning part? What do you want me to do now? Close the production manual. I learnt nothing from any of that. Does it? I don't know. I don't even know what I just did. Produce 15 barrels of crude oil. So what, we have to wait for another 3 days? Is that what you're saying? Wait for another 3 days? So in the menu, you're going to need 10 barrels of crude oil per day to get started. But we can't make that much with our current setup. We're going to bore you with a long-winded tutorial. Crude oil supply, and blah, blah, blah. Oil's well that ends well. So this tells me nothing. So currently is 0 barrels per day. Oh my god. Oh, I am so over this tutorial already. So what am I doing? What am I actually doing? Am I waiting 3 days? Or what do you actually want me to do? Nothing? Just sit here and watch my screen do nothing? Or am I meant to be clicking something? Or... I don't know what I have even learnt from this tutorial. One hour so far, and I don't think I've learnt a freaking thing. Apart from how to get that oil sent out. This is what I was afraid of when I started the tutorial. So what am I waiting on, game? Am I waiting on something in particular, or have I produced 15 barrels of oil? That's all it says. Text on top of text on top of text. I have no idea what's going on. So why are we selling oil anyway when we need to use the oil? If we're selling it, wouldn't that slow down how much I'm actually able to acquire per day? Oh, that would be logical, Glen. I don't know what I'm waiting on. What am I waiting on? Am I waiting on something, or... Where does it tell me how much oil I have? Okay, so it's water and electricity. Rather than your tutorial teaching me anything, how about I just try and figure this stuff out for myself? Because your tutorial's not teaching me anything. Production manual. That might tell us some information. Resources. We still have text on top of text, so I'm not going to be able to read it, am I? I don't even know what's going on at this point. What's happening? What am I doing? I love a good tutorial that makes you read for an hour or 3 and you learn nothing from it, and then you still sit there at the end confused thinking, what am I meant to do? What am I waiting on, game? Am I meant to be doing something? It just says produce 15 barrels of crude oil per day, currently 0 barrels. So what am I meant to be doing? Those are the storage tanks. Tanker loading facility. This is the hydrocarbons. Let's see if I can figure this out for myself. Seems your stupid tutorial isn't going to tell me anything. So why is it producing nothing? We're using electricity. Is it turned off? No. Hello, Michelle. How you be? We're doing another one of these long-winded, boring tutorials that teach you nothing today, Michelle. I hope you're in a reading mood. I was in the mood to play a game, but we're not doing that today. We're reading. How you be? Oh, Glen's getting upset and angry because we're reading Lord of the Rings. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I could have read that faster. It's another one of those games with a long-winded, boring tutorial that so far I've been reading for about an hour, maybe just a little less, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this looked like a good game. What about you, OG? Have you read any of this text and figured it out? Or is it that you can't read it because we have text on top of text? Oh, far out. Yeah, I had issues with my internet yesterday. Sorry about that. I started Farmer's Life and then the internet went down. And then for the rest of the day, we had really bad quality internet. So I wasn't even able to restart. Wow, by the time the internet went back on, it had been about 30 minutes. Decided it was too late anyway. But then, yeah, for the rest of the day, everything I tried to watch buffered. So that's good to know that they've sped up my internet. I just wish it would work correctly. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. At this point, I'm feeling like just cancelling this and going and playing a real game. I'm selling crude oil, 30 barrels every 7 days. I'm losing money every day. And I still don't know what I'm doing. And we've still got text on top of text. So I can't even see what this says under here. Let's click it. I don't know what I just did. Probably nothing. I don't even know at this point. Has anybody figured out what we're meant to be doing? Because my brain is just over this. Sorry, it sounds so negative, developers, but your tutorial has just left me bored and confused, and I've learnt nothing. Well done. Yep, I have no clue what's going on. No clue at all. Okay, let's just start slapping down some buildings and see if I can figure something out. Damn, I hate tutorials like this. Oh, because you had me delete all my buildings before and confused the shit out of me, so we didn't actually have an oil refinery, I don't think. I think that's what the problem was. It had me go backwards in a tutorial that made no sense at all, which resulted in me not actually having oil, I think. Could be wrong, but at this point I really don't know what's going on. Insufficient input of water. Oh, okay. Is that because we deleted that as well? This is a worse tutorial than I have done in a long bloody time. Oh no, look. I give up. Main menu. Let's just go back to the game I started and I will figure it out my way. Same as your tutorial has just It absolutely sucks, man. It really does. Continue. I will figure it out somehow. I'm not going to keep wasting my time on a crap tutorial. Far out, man. That was disgustingly useless. Man, this has set me off in a wrong mood for today. Yeah, I really get sick of tutorials like that. Lots of long-winded text that teach you absolutely nothing. And then you sit there more confused after you've started than you did before you started. Alright, so what did we have again? Delivery point. Okay, so we're going to have to set up a contract. That's the only thing this thing taught me before, was setting up a delivery. Let's see if I can remember how after an hour of text. Nope, I've already forgotten, because you had so much text that I can't remember what I did actually learn. And I only learned one thing. And I've already switched the music off 3 bloody times. Can we stop with the music? I shouldn't have to keep turning it off. Deliveries, yes. Contracts. Negotiate a new contract. Want iron. Iron, as Era used to call it. Iron. Can you see iron in this list? I can't. There it is. Iron ore. Right. Confirm. What am I doing? What? I went to buy. Ah, okay. 24 tons every 9 days, 49 every 9, and 59 every 9. But is there a price difference? Okay, let's go with that. Sign a contract. You've sent a representative, blah, 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 more texts. You're back on the 3rd of April. Okay, so that's tomorrow. Right. Now, what else do we need? What was I doing again? We were making something. Man, this thing has just absolutely messed up my brain. Long-winded, boring tutorials don't help players. They just help you get bad reviews. Mineral storage yard. Right, so that's where it's meant to go. Industrial storage. Complex summary. Road construction. Industrial buildings. All right. Contract update. I'm ready to sign. Want to buy new raw materials or sell something you're producing? This is where you can get your VP of sales starting on a new contract. You can also review and modify. Yep. What do I click? This contract is waiting for its first delivery. Okay. April 12th. So we have to wait a week. Okay. Yeah, now I've spent about 40 minutes, maybe longer, reading a tutorial this morning. So far, I've only learnt that these developers don't know how to make a tutorial. It's about the only thing. Oh, no, and I learned how to set up a contract. Hasn't helped me. Still don't know how to actually play the game. Yep, bugger off. It was iron, wasn't it? Yeah, look, you're talking about a furnace. We're making iron, but I haven't even found where to build the blast furnace. Industrial storage warehouse. What is that? Cargo has arrived. The dock, harbour on the 9th. Okay. Well, I'm going to admit it. I'm very close to just giving up on this game. Because I learned nothing from the tutorial, apart from the fact that I'm bored with it. So that's why I stopped it. But I mean, okay, so we have a contract for steel coming in. Shouldn't there be a building to actually produce goods? You know, that's the objective of the game, right? Got electricity. See, why did the tutorial teach me for 30 minutes how to connect electricity and water, and then when you start the game, they're already freaking connected? You just felt like wasting half an hour of my life. Wow, this is such a crap... I mean, okay, I'm not on the tutorial anymore because I gave up on it. But I mean... I don't know. I think I'm just going to quit this game. Go find something else. Because I learnt nothing from that tutorial. I was kind of hoping, after getting bored with it for an hour, that I might be able to just figure shit out for myself. But I can't even find a building to actually manufacture. What am I meant to do with this stupid game? It's a lot of text. Agree to make steel. Start making a lot of steel. What? Oh, I just clicked something, Glen. Doesn't matter anymore. You're about to quit anyway. Have you paused the game? No. See, how do you manufacture steel? Shouldn't there be a building to actually manufacture something? So yes, we spent at least 30 minutes, half an hour to an hour on the tutorial. I got so sick of it that I gave up. I didn't want to do it in the first place, but I couldn't figure out how to get a delivery. Oh, we can hire more managers. Excellent. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I need when I can't even figure out how to manufacture anything. What am I clicking now? Production manual. Look for carbon steel. You know, you could have just had all this in one small line of text, right? You have no operations on. Is it like a factory or something? You know, normally when you have all iron coming in, you then have a factory to do something with it. I can't even find that. Have operations, iron ore mine shaft. I can't find that either though, game. Oh man, I'm not in the mood to read the tutorial again. Why is this hidden down here? Why isn't it one of these icons? Mining complex. I think that's what I was meant to do. Hook a road up to that. Cannot build a road that connects multiple complexes. Why not? What? Why? A road's for only one building? Are you serious? So I have to have a road come... No. Why can't it just... Oh, it does now. Oh, that's the same building, isn't it? What do you mean highway connection needed? Before you said we could delete. Now you're not going to let me delete. Oh, there it goes. I had to spam the crap out of it. All right. Is this not the building I built the first time? No, it's not. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, how's your week been anyway, Michelle? You having a good week? I'm just clicking buttons at this point. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I don't actually see anything building. Oh, yes I do. Down here. Alright, we're actually doing something, I think. Still don't know how to get a factory working. I'll let all of this get built, and then we'll see if we can figure something out. What's wrong? Oh, of course you can't have a road connected to a road. That would be too easy. Oh, that road is... Highway connection needed. I thought there was. What's with the other road then? Does it not work? This looked like a really good game. Because I do like these industry-based games. I mean, this is outside of my square. Does that matter? I don't even know. Cannot perform any building actions on this building. Please exit construction mode to inspect. Okay, let's just delete this stupid thing. Why does the delete not work? Right, let's forget about it and move on. We can't get rid of this one? Or is this one being built? I don't even know what's going on. It says there's no road connection, but I don't know why. Right, that one built. Oh, what is all this you're spamming in my face? Oh, whatever, just hire people. Spamming a lot of messages. Click buttons, Glen. Something will do something. Yeah, this looked like a good game. The power needed by the building in this complex exceeds the capacity of the connection. So you want more power. Where are we connecting it to? I don't see any power lines. Oh, there's the power lines. There's only power here. Okay, can I get rid of this now? Because, you know, it's obviously wrong, but you won't let me delete it. Oh, let's just start another game then if you won't let me fucking delete things. Wow, dude. I'm sorry. Developers, you've got some serious work to do. I would say throw your entire tutorial out and make a decent one. One that actually teaches people something. Instead of concentrating for half an hour on whether or not we know how to use the WASD, start us with some real instructions on how to play your bloody game. Blanking egg. I spent 30 minutes learning how to use the WASD, the Q, E and R buttons. But I didn't actually learn anything about the game. So far, the video thingy is about the best part of this game. I just skipped it because I didn't want you guys getting excited. And the music's back again! How do I get rid of the music permanently? Is there a way to do that? Go away and don't come back. Shouldn't have to keep getting rid of the tutorial music or whatever the hell you want to call it. Man, this is doing my head in. Oh, that's right. It was the hidden button down here that you don't actually tell us about. What? What do you mean it's overlapping? Yeah, whatever. Just let me build. If I go that way, it might work better with the roads. I don't know why I can't build a road through there. It doesn't actually make any sense. See, I can build down here, but I can't go... What the... So I have to go round corners and... What's the point of that? Man. See how green lines go to there, the red lines go to there. This doesn't make any sense. Does it have to be within the lines? You know, like I'm a child and colouring in between the lines or something maybe? And then you take away the lines again. Right. Is that going to work? Because if that doesn't work, I'm just about done. Hey, B-Daz. We're about to quit another game. Because there's stupid tutorials that don't make sense and bore the crap out of us. How's your day going? Yeah. Yeah, I spent 30 to 40 minutes on the tutorial and ended up more confused than I started with. Roads that don't connect to roads? I don't know, man. Now, are our buildings going to build this time? Or have I done something else wrong? We've got 2 metallurgy buildings. And only 1 mining. I thought I built 2 mining and 1 metallurgy. So what's happening now? You've stopped building. This is the best tutorial I've done all day. Well, the tutorial that we did a moment ago was the best tutorial I've done all day. It's the worst one I've done all year. It was about 40 minutes. No, we can't connect roads to roads. That would be just too damn simple. I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe I should go and play Farmer's Life. I really missed playing that yesterday. Thinking power, internet outage. Yeah, I'm not going to go back and start the tutorial again. I wasted about 40 minutes on it the first time. And I learned one thing only, and that's how to get a contract to sell an item. And there you be, Hurley. It's a very fail to learn type of game. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if the tutorial wasn't so long-winded and taught you nothing. Because it hasn't even taught me the basics of how to build a building. You'd think a game about industry, the first things it would teach you is how to set up your industry. But no. Instead it taught me a whole lot of other crap, like how to build a building, delete a building, and it had nothing to do with the game because you spent 30 minutes learning how to put down power and water, and then you start the game and you've already got power and water. Not connected to a highway network. Why are they not connected? I mean, like, seriously? I mean, I click on a road. It shows them as all being connected, right? No? Maybe? Oh, is that what I needed? So why can I not? Oh, because this is not a highway. So I have to delete this road, do I? Is this what the problem is? I have to delete. You're not going to let me delete because, you know. Oh, man. Alright, so we have a metallurgy build. Cannot perform any build actions on this build. Please exit construction mode. Oh, go away with all your hints that tell me nothing. Oh, for frig's sake! Can you at least let me read? Thank you! Electricity 150. Right. So how much does each electricity make? Oh, okay. So one produces 2,000. A building uses 150, and I don't have enough. Oh, that's really making sense. Demand is 950. Okay, well that one building makes 2,000. Supply, oh, well, okay. Demand is 950. Supply is 6,000. Now, I know I failed math at school, but I'm pretty damn sure a supply of 6,000 is more than a demand of 950. Was this an additional demand? Complex building not connected to mining by access roads. Why? What's wrong with these two roads? The highlighted yellow line are the connections. Yeah. Hang on. Highlighted yellow. You mean highlighted green? Have you played this one, Hurley? Have you actually got a bit of a clue on what the hell I'm meant to do? Because I gave up on the tutorial. I mean, I don't see any highlighted yellow lines. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm just clicking shit these days. I'm not even reading text anymore because I'm so sick of reading. I thought I was here to play a game. Okay, so we don't have enough power, but why won't you do this? I mean, are these the yellow lines you're talking about? They're connected. Oh, let's go with more power. Line connector expanded. Connects to complexes. Must be built. Yeah, you sent me a message on that one earlier, mate. I see Chinese Frontiers has a new new demo out. Might check that one out. Quite enjoyed Chinese Frontiers. And the tutorial wasn't an hour long. So why is this building not getting built? Not connected to mining access roads. There's a road going 3/4 on 3 sites. Why is it not connected? Don't understand why a road that covers both the entrance and the exit is not connected. Or maybe it has to be the other road type. Yeah, you're covering every freaking side now. Don't give me this crap that it's not connected. And then just connect that to there. No, you can't do that. You can do that, though. No, you can't. Roads don't connect to roads. Why can't I connect one road to another? Oh. What have I wasted on this? 2 hours so far. I can't connect roads to roads. Of course, that would be too bloody simple, wouldn't it? Yeah, have you played this one, Hurley? Now, see, this is what I did before and connected it that way, but it didn't like it. It wasn't connected. Nope. Ah, okay. So why are these roads not connected? On every single side now. Yet yours is only connected in one place. And it still says that the roads aren't connected. Road access is needed. Complicated. The tutorial's more complicated, dude. I've figured out more from not doing the tutorial. Alright, I think I'm going to go and play something else. Which is a real shame, because it's looked like a good game. Complex is not connected to mining by access road. No, this road which touches every single side is not connected somehow. Because apparently touching every single side isn't connecting. See, why don't these connect? Or maybe it is connected. I don't even know. And this one here. If the tutorial wasn't so long-winded, I wouldn't have given up on it. But alright, I think I'm going to close this. I've wasted 2 hours on it. And I think I might play some Farmer's Life. Because at least that's a bit of fun. So I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. We'll do some Farmer's Life. But I'm not reading that 1 hour long... Well, sorry, I'll correct that. I'm not going to redo the tutorial, which I already wasted an hour reading and learnt nothing. Yeah, no costa, buddy. No costa. So yeah, I wasted an hour reading the tutorial. I learnt nothing apart from how to sell something, which we weren't even manufacturing. So, I'm going to be back in 5 minutes. We'll do some Farmer's Life. Cheers, guys. Sorry for wasting your time. When you feel the world is over. It looked like a good game, too.